Hi. Hello again.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. If you were with us this morning, I'm Marion, and I'm a teacher at Everyday English. This is Khadiza and Pell, who are some fantastic volunteers with both Everyday English and our sister company, Community Courtyard. Hello, Khadiza. Hello, Pell. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Yes, still. I mean, we had a good session this morning, didn't we, actually?
We did.
Talking about traveling. And ever since we did it, all I've been thinking about is going to fabulous places.
Yes, I agree.
Today, in our games session, I expect you remember, Khadiza and Pal, that I think it was in last week's conversation cafe. We talked about we had somebody come in and talk to us. I think they were called Ronzo, and they were really interesting, weren't they? They talked to us about what they were doing in India. They were a teacher of English and was it English history? Yes. Yes, for younger children, which sounded like hard work. And they were talking to us about the difference between for and since and how that had caused them problems. By the way, here is the cat. Hello, everybody. So I thought we could have a quick look at that today, just in case Rondo is with us, and just have a little practice of the difference between for and since. Now, Khadiza, Pell, I know you know this. This is our language, but I think even when we talked about it last time with Rondo, you were saying it's sometimes strange with your own language that you don't think why you do something, and this makes it quite interesting. So let's have a look. Let's have a little try at this game. Let me just pull up. There we go. So let's get started. Oh, it's very noisy at my end. I don't know if it is at yours.
No. I can't hear anything.
Good. It's very noisy. Okay, so here we have a long time. Do we say for a long time or since a long time?
For a long time, sorry. For a long time?
For a long time, yeah. A year. For a long time or since a long time? Since a year, sorry. It's gone. Next one. For a day or since a day?
For a day.
For a day. Oh, wait, let me press it now. There we go. For 1 year or since 1 year?
Is it for or is it since? It can be both, can it? Yeah. Since 1 year.
I think it's actually just gone to this one. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Last year. For
last year. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. This requires a lot of fast thinking. Yeah.
Yeah,
it does. Sometimes it goes fast. Yeah.
It does. Yeah, we're gonna have another go. I thought we'd just have a little practice. So this game, the point is we have to think, is it a period of time or is it a point in time? If it's a period in time, in a period of time rather, then we use for. For example, a year is a period of time. So we say for a year.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it's a point in time, just one time, like Christmas, or the day before yesterday, or 1973, then we use since. And sometimes that's a little bit hard to kind of tell apart because, of course, if we say a year and we say 1973, then 1973 is a year. Sorry, I'm just putting my phone on silent. So you have to think about it. Are we talking about that whole period of time or are we talking about it as a point in time from which something happened? So let's have another go. It is a bit quick, so let's have a look. Okay. More than a year.
4.
4.
Good. Last year.
Since.
Good. I was 10.
Since I was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. A week.
4
a week.
Yeah.
Good. Lovely. 2 years.
4. Oh. Yeah.
That's it. 1 year.
Since one.
Wait.
4. 4. 4.
For 1 year?
Since
And what about a year?
Since.
Christmas.
Christmas.
4.
Since.
Yes. A day.
4 a day?
Yeah.
Good. Lovely. The end of the war.
Since the
Since
end of the war.
No.
Oh, we just
wait,
missed
I
it.
remembered what you said before.
Yeah.
Yeah, since was right. So since the end of the war. So, yes, it was a long time ago, but it's still just one point in time. All right, we got 7. Okay, so that's better.
Not bad. That's a start.
Yeah, yes. Was it 0 or 1 we got last time?
0.
Okay. All right. Can we beat 7 then? Let's have a go.
What is
You
it
got
out
this,
of?
Khadija.
Oh, as many as you can do.
Okay, we'll just shout our answers, Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Good plan.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Are you ready?
What's this?
4.
For a long time?
Good.
For
some days.
Yes.
Since
last year.
Yeah, excellent.
Since
Christmas.
Since
I was 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
4.
Day.
Lovely.
For my birthday. Oh.
Oh, 2015. Since
2015.
Since
the
end
of the war.
you got there, yes.
4 ages.
Oh, yes.
Since we've arrived here.
Just got in.
4 a year.
Since
16th century. Oh. Stop it.
Come on. Did we beat 7? Did we beat 7?
Drum rolls.
Drum roll.
11. Yoo-hoo!
That's so well.
Well done. Okay. So let's go through it slowly then. We'll pause after each one just so that people who are watching understand why we're choosing what we're choosing. So let's have a look.
Well, it was for a minute. It was faster than a minute,
I know.
Oh, wow.
Some days.
For
some days.
Good. So let's just pause there for a minute.
Mm.
Why do we say for some days?
For some days, as in like.
It's like I'll be gone for some days.
Like.
Because it's like future.
Yeah.
Can I say?
So
I was gone for some days. No, because it's also past as well. Because you can say I was gone for
both
some
sides,
days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. So you can use it in both, in both ideas. You can use it in the present as well.
Mm.
We want that for because the idea we're giving is that for that whole period of time, we are doing that thing. So we say, I'll be gone for some days. So we are going to be gone, say we're talking about 5 days, then we are going to be gone for all of those days. Okay, so that's that time. We're talking about a period of time that we will be doing something.
Mm.
Putting it into the past might make it a bit easier. So you say, I went there for some days. So you're looking back into the past, but you're not looking at one point in time. You're looking at a period in the past when you were doing something.
So could you say like she's been gone for some days for the
Yes.
past?
Yep, you could. Yes, and obviously that's so you're bringing some of our English learners who are watching will know that what you've used there is the present perfect. And the present perfect tense gives you the idea that it started in the past and is still happening now. So you've got another idea of time there, but this still works. Yes, exactly. So thank you, Georgia and Bianca. We got some likes there. That's lovely. Let's start again and have another look at this one then. Here we go.
Since 2015.
Since 2015. Yes. So why do we say since 2015 or since 2015? Both of which are right, by the way.
I feel like it's like an ongoing.
Yeah,
When
because
we
it's in the
say-
past. I
yeah.
think so.
It's in the past, but sometimes when we use since, it's like it's continuous. So, for example, I have an example.
I
It's
can't get
true.
the meat because we're still. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's like
we're still going. as in-
yeah. It's not a closed chapter. That's how I put it. It's like continuous over the
But
years.
obviously, 2015 is in the past, and then you say
Yeah.
since 2015. Yeah. Okay.
That's right. Yes. So yes, you're certainly. If we use since, we're only talking about the past.
Yeah.
But we if we say since, then we are talking about the idea that we are still doing it now. So yes, so we
yeah.
need since, yeah. And it's interesting you mention that because we can't use since with so many tenses. For we can use with lots of tenses, but since is far more of a past tense, past tense usage. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Well, the point is that even though, let's think about since 2015. Okay, so what are we talking about? What period of time are we talking about if we say since 2015? Bearing in mind it's now 2021. So if we have been doing it since 2015, how long have we been doing it for?
Almost
Like almost 6 years.
Yeah.
6 years, yes. So we're giving the same information, but when we say since, the information we're giving is when it started, the point in time that it started. And when we say for, we're not telling you when it started, we're telling you how long it has been going on for. And then you can, with each form, you can work out the other. So if I say, I've been teaching for 10 years, what would you say if I wanted to use since? I've been teaching since
10 years ago. Is it right? Since 10 years?
Since like 2010.
Yeah, you'd have to use a year.
To do it with 2020 or.
That's right. Yeah, Khadija, that's exactly right. Yes. So
I don't know why I thought we were in 2020 still, but
yeah,
honestly.
No, that's right. So if you want to put it into a since form, you need to find the point in time that it started. If you want to put it in the for form, then you need to think about how long it has been happening. So you can.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, pal.
I've been hearing like a few people say like since 5 years ago or things like that. It's not right then. That's not right, is it? Yeah.
It's not right. No, it's not right.
Yeah, I've actually heard that so much. I feel like that was just normal, but obviously.
Yeah, no, this is very true, and often, unfortunately, sometimes the worst speakers of English are English people themselves. And yes, I was speaking to somebody at college who is an English teacher, not an ESOL teacher. So she teaches people obviously who already speak English, and she teaches them other aspects of English. And she said, I wish I could teach my English students ESOL English because they don't understand fully the grammar and structure of the language. So yes, exactly. English, people do sometimes get it wrong. They will get this form wrong. But if you're learning English and you want to get it right, if you use since, look for the point in time that it started. If you use for, look for the period of time that has been happening. Let's have another go.
Since I was 10. Yeah.
Yeah, good. So since I was 10. So presumably, I was 10 for a whole year. And you'd think that was a period of time, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But we haven't done it like that. We've seen it as a point in time. I was 10. So if I've been riding a bike since I was 10, I'm not being that specific. Maybe it wasn't the very first day that I was 10, my 10th birthday, but I'm still giving a point in time.
Yeah.
How would you change that to a for sentence? I've been riding a bike for, if you were 25.
Oh, so I've been riding a bike for 15 years.
That's it.
My maths kind of just crashed.
No, exactly. That is it. It's just doing the maths between the two. Yeah. Good. Okay, next one.
For a week.
Say for a week.
Yeah.
Good. For a week. Next one.
for 2 years.
2 years.
For 2 years. Yes, very good. So there's a big difference between a week and 2 years, isn't there? I mean, 2 years is a lot longer than a week. Definitely. Does that matter?
Yeah, I think. No?
If it matters if...
No, it doesn't.
No, it makes no difference. No, we could say for a minute. So we,
yeah, or 2 minutes for a week, for 2 years. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long a period we're talking about. We could say for a century, for a second. Both of them are the same. We're still talking about a period of time.
Yeah.
Obviously, one is a very long period of time and one is a very short period of time. But we're still explaining it as a period of time. Okay, let's have a look then.
Resume. So
for a day. Yeah.
For a day.
For a year.
For a year.
Good.
Since last year.
Yeah, good. So for a year, since last year. So we're talking about years still.
Yeah.
This is why it's confusing, isn't it? But the idea is for a year tells you that you have been doing this for 1 year. Since last year tells you that you started doing this last year. Yeah. So it's the meaning behind the information that you're giving that tells you which to use. Okay, let's have a look.
For ages.
Good.
For a long time. Since the 16th century.
Good, yes.
Yeah.
So when we talk about for ages, for a long time, we don't really know what we mean by that, do we? So for ages could be anything from...
Yeah.
It's not specific.
It's not specific. For a long time is not specific. It doesn't matter. We're still talking about a period of time, even though we're not being specific about it. Yeah. And since the 16th century, again, we have that idea. The 16th century is 100 years long, but we're treating it as a point in time. We have no idea at what point in the 16th century we are talking.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. If that did matter, then we would say since 1573, if we needed to know. Or if we needed more information, we'd say it's the 5th of November, 1573. So we would give more information if we needed it. But if we only need to know that it started in the 16th century, that's still just a point in time, even though it covers a large period.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
What's happened?
Yeah, that's it. We're over.
how much
But
did we get?
I'm not going to worry about. Oh, we've got 11 still.
Okay.
Even with the stopping. Very good. All right, well
Fantastic.
done. Okay, so let's stop that then for now and bring our little faces back. Okay, so
We're back.
We're back, and I hope that you enjoyed that demonstration. If you have any questions about for and since, if it's still not exactly clear why we make them different. Hello again, Georgia. Lovely to see you.
Hi.
If it's not clear why we're doing it differently, please do ask. You can message, you can get in touch with us on the yard, on Facebook, on Everyday English. So it is hard sometimes, as you can see, even for people who speak English, to understand why we differentiate between for and since. But just try and remember, if we say since, we are talking about the point in time that it started. If we say for, we're talking about the period of time that it has been happening. It works out as the same information. We're just saying it differently.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was I think I need to go and have a power nap.
I think we do it all the time, like
because it just like when you actually have to think about it. Right now I'm talking, but my brain, like, I know I'm saying things, but I don't actually know what I'm saying. But if you actually make me sit down and listen to what I'm saying, I'm like, wow, wait, why do I throw this in? But
yes, well, welcome to the life of an ESOL teacher, because that's what happens all the time. Students are really, really good at saying, why do you do that? And I go,
you have a lot of patience, I think, to explain.
Yeah, it requires a lot of brain energy. Yeah.
Well, sometimes I don't know. Sometimes they just ask me something that I maybe knew and have forgotten, or I'm not sure, and I will say to them, let me check that for you, because I want to tell you it correctly. I've usually got an idea, but we don't think of our language that way, and neither do I. Or, it's quite interesting to see it from the point of view of a non-native speaker.
Yeah.
See how generally weird it really can be. But so, ladies, Khadiza, Pell, thank you so much for joining me. You always make it so much fun. And I will see you next week, and hopefully we will see anybody else who's watching next week for the Conversation Cafe, 10:30 Saturday morning, and another game session, 1:30 Saturday afternoon. We will be here. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.